Alright everybody, welcome back. We're going to be doing another bit of Grounded today. Let's get some things going. Where's the water in this place again? Over here. We'll grab some water. And then, before we get into what we're going to do, I can't remember if I ever grabbed this golden tooth down here, did I? I must have, because I don't see it. Yeah, I must have grabbed it. First thing is, okay, I do have a torch. I definitely have this torch on me at all times. Looks like I need to repair some things, but we can do all that because we're going to be hanging around the base today. I should have some building materials, or things I can build. So we're going to go around collecting some of these, probably build out a brick. So we'll go clay hunting. We need lots of stems. We might build out of grass a little bit. I mean, we probably are going to build mainly out of grass now that I'm thinking about it. Except for the floors. Are there grass floors? There's grass roofs, but I don't have access to them. So we'll get something started. We'll probably just do the first floor, so we'll need bricks, clay for the clay foundations, and then maybe some walls. Well, let's make it back home. We're going to sleep through this night. We'll go this way. And then, yeah, so this episode, I wanted to get a base set down so we're not living on the dirt. As fun as that is. Gather up some of these acorns on our way back. This is one of those games that would go really well in a live stream. I'm not much into that. I wouldn't start live streaming until I had a decent amount of viewership, I think. This allows me to kind of create things at my own pace. I play so many different games. That is a big reason why my uploading is sporadic. Might as well gather up a bunch of these acorns. So I'm trying to set up a schedule and keep things consistent. Just getting consistent is the tough part. Let's get some sap. So that's one of those things that'll go along with building a base, is getting down some collectors. Like I'd love to build some of these sap collectors. Oh, which, speaking of, we could live next to the tree. I usually do. Most of the time I do live next to the tree. We could live near the water. All my stuff's over here, which doesn't stop me from building elsewhere. Could even live next to that. Want it to be somewhat central. We'll figure that out when we get back to base. We will down here, aphid. Oh, okay, that'll work. Well, aphid. How close are we? We're almost home. And then, yeah, I'll take a look at the map and see if we want to build. Okay, thought I could sneak through there. Oop. And it's quiet out. There's not much going on.
Aphids, nature's lollipops.
I also should mention this. I changed my mutation, so I got them all set up before I started recording. I just put on filled out that last slot because I got three mutations from last time. We upgraded that. Start more silk rope. Store all that stuff, and then let's get sleeping through the night. Actually, does meat cook overnight? I don't know. Just cook it. Perfect. I'll be drinking a little bit too. Okay. It does cook. I couldn't remember if it did. Let's cook another one while we're getting things set up here. Sort inventory. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this at the end of the last one because I tried out a different kind of editing where I did the time lapse. We got this Deuces sign. Trinket momentarily increases movement speed after attacking a spider. It's okay. I don't know if it's better than, I mean, this is good for our fighting stink bugs and things. Good amount of sap. Make more silk rope. Okay, so let's look at the map. We got the sandbox down here. I've never lived here, but that's kind of far. Tree is the central spot. It's, I think, a reason why most people build there. We could set up for a water base. Water bases are kind of cool. Do we just set up a tree? Tree. We could even build just here. Maybe we will. I don't see a problem with that, and we could maybe utilize that as our anchor point for zip lines and stuff. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll build around here. We'll just keep it simple. I don't have to think about it too much. I don't have to wander. We're close to one of these research things, which is helpful. I think right here we'll just start building here.
Soldiering mean business.
Let's see, is Barbarian on this one? Oh, I forgot to eat and drink at the beginning of the day. Yeah, so Barbarian, I figured it out. I just need to block. I just need to block more, and I'll be good.
Don't even need to boil it.
There we go. Eat one of my aphids.
Just pretend it's beef jerky.
Let's try and fight this other ant real quick. Yeah, so I can parry the first one if I want to, and then every attack after that, I just need a block if they're not stunned. Okay, so... Oh, and we got Barbarian too. Doing better. Alright, back to chopping. Back to chopping. I could probably... Do I have chopper? I don't know if I have chopper. Let's see if I have that mutation. We could put that on 4. Mutation. I don't think I have chopper yet. We have rock cracker. So we'll get that from this. There we go. Click, click, click. I'll throw them next time. There's also this ant set that I could build the ant set that allows you to carry more. There's some trinkets that let you carry. Oh. The wind up time on that was a little slow for me. This is also a good way to get a bunch of fiber. You can never go wrong with some more plant fiber. I don't know. Let me check if I can make the ant armor. Probably not a bad thing to wear while we're building. And then we could build some of these. Actually, why am I chopping down these? I need clay first, so we can build the foundation. I don't have the clay required to be able to even lay the foundation. So these might grow back. I should have a shovel. I do. Let's just get it fully repaired real quick. Well, I want to let me repair it. you have to repair in here? I don't know why it's not letting me repair it. Maybe you can't repair. Oh, that's because it's not the repair torch plus. There we go. So let's just make another torch before we head out. Here's torch plus. Need grass trunk. There we go. I thought I had made the better torch, but I guess I hadn't yet. So we'll trash that old one. Build this new one.
My mom always says I
Beautiful.
light up a room.
And then we have the shovel. We don't have access to a better shovel yet, do we? Just the acorn one. Could eventually build one of these too. Alright. Best place for getting clay. I like farming out this water. This water's pretty good for clay too.
The nose.
I don't
the
like
nose.
farming in the big lake. So let's just head over there. Is our inventory good? Let's just dump our stuff. And I heard an ant eating. What were you eating? Let's get our buffalings on. And yep, we're just gonna get a decent amount of clay. I guess we could. Here, 1 second. We're gonna bring one of these over here. This is how I usually farm clay. The few times I've done it in my other games. And then on top of that, we're gonna see if we cannot repair that. Yeah, so we need a chest. We need to get a chest. I need clover leaves. Should be able to find some around here. I think we saw some when we were first fighting those ants, weren't we? Maybe it was on our way back. Might have been on the way back. But we need a chest. We can move it over there and store it and then bring it back. This will save us a lot of time. We can get a ton of clay. We just need clovers. And that science. A spider hangs out in this.
I got the science.
We probably could fight a spider too if he would attack us. But we're trying not to. Trying not to fight. We're on a gathering mission today.
Nice and clean.
Oops, I meant to scoop. That's right. Drinking's not bad. I was getting thirsty. Where are these clovers? I guess they would grow more near the water, right? So there's some water this way. Yep. Okay, there we go. Let's just get a few. We might as well farm up a bunch of clover. No reason to only get a little bit. We'll need more. Excuse me? Stay still, Clover. I like how the clovers are larger. Like they're not all the same size. It's kind of fun. Any more clover? We'll chop down these two. I think that's the majority of the clover. I see a couple more. Oh, and look, some clay. Maybe I move. Shovel to there. It's part of the collector side of thing. Does this count as rock? Clay? If I take rock cracker, it might. Let's see. Mutations, let's take off Daredevil. We don't really need it right now. Rock cracker.
Look Get that ant.
It says it's busting, so I'd assume not. But we're gonna take it anyways and see. That one took like 6 hits, something like that. I'll count them and see if it makes a big difference. I could look it up too, but it's not the biggest deal. So yeah, let's deposit. So yeah, we'll put, I guess we already have some clovers in there. Dandelions, we kind of want to hold on to stink bug parts. Put this in there too, since I can't repair it right now. Yeah, so this chest, we can relocate it. So we'll just pick it up, run towards our marker over here, place it down, and we'll get to digging, and we'll try and fill up this chest a good amount. I don't know how much of the time lapses I'll do. I thought it was kind of fun to mess around with in the editing. But I mean, if I'm gonna do a time lapse, I'm not gonna announce it. I think I can find a way to edit it into it and make it look good if I'm gonna do it. Try to avoid some enemies. And we're almost there. I actually kind of enjoy farming clay because it's all kind of in one spot. You just go to the water, swim around a bit. It's really not too bad. Better if I got a better shovel. Alright, so let's mark this spot. And then let's get digging. Get the resources required. Let's see, it's 3. I do think Rock Breaker works. That felt quicker. Only 4 hits. Oops. If only there was a way to increase the amount of stuff you get per rock. We do not have rates turned up on this. I don't know. I feel like I've played with upgrades before. It is kind of nice. Speeds up the process a little bit. But we're here for the difficult way to play the game. Alright. Maybe we'll fight some stuff. Maybe some stuff will fight us too. Little Weevil, hello there. They don't give a charm. I know the aphids have a chance of giving a charm. Just a little movement speed one. It's kind of rare. Come and get me, larva. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. This ant club is sick. Oh, let's go in the water now. I need to get the clay that's a little bit more in the water now. We could loop around the entire pond here and just get the ones that are on the surface, but there's so many everywhere. Here we go. I'm floating the idea after I finish my Grounded series, I might dive into a bit of Minecraft as well. And this would be after. I don't want to set up. Both of those series would take a lot of time to do. If I wanted to do Minecraft, I would want to commit to it pretty hard. Because I saw recently, this is around the time that the Spear update just came out for Minecraft. Did you go look at it? Up, and they added a bunch of mounts and stuff. You know. I don't know. If any of you are interested in that watch the videos, and would actually watch something like that, Yeah, comment it out, and I'll take it into consideration if anyone actually is interested in that. But I'll gauge off of interest if I want to do it quicker or not. For now, with the Grounded series and my Nova Drift that I do, will be good enough for a little bit. I should have a Nova Drift episode out soon, if not before this one releases. Come on, dig. We gotta get to the surface. Do I have my dagger on me? I didn't think about the water fleas, but it looks like they're stuck. Also looks like I've got to kill some diving bell spiders for a quest. I might do that when we get a chance, if we're ever next to the water where there's some spiders. I won't go out of my way this time. Man. If Rockcracker is helping, I need to get it upgraded. Clay it's not bad to farm right now, but hitting it in like 1 or 2 shots, I think is what I could get it down to. I don't know if the shovel quality affects that at all. I do have my dagger on me. We'll just kill this water flea. Yeah, you're right, water flea. I've never killed one. I thought I had. I must have ran away from him when we were in the pond when we did that. Maybe I didn't need this chest after all. Because I don't know how much clay we'll need. I have 100 something. I might try and make do with the 100 clay and see how much we'll need. I can't imagine I go too big with the base early. Let's just take this clay back. Then again, the chest, now that I'm running through the process in my head, this chest will help because I can place it down and just pull from it. So it is a good idea to have one nonetheless, even if I'm not filling it up all the way. Honestly, I'd love to kill a ladybug. I think I might need one for my ladybug armor. I don't know how much parts I have. Especially when the last ladybug I tried to kill joined the space program. And I haven't seen a dead body anywhere, so I really don't know what happened to it. A little gnat there. Okay, let's place this chest over by where we're gonna build, and then start getting some foundations down. Let's see here. It's just clay, right? What if we did a... Oop, remove that. Is there a way to copy and paste? I don't think so. Place another one there. Here we go. We're already building. This might be a good enough size to start off with. A little 3x3. What do you want? Huh? Oof. Let's relocate that. I need to break that. I don't want these things near my base. Need to drink some water.
filtration tablets needed.
That's another thing I need to... Oh yeah, there's the
Taking a
crow.
look.
Can you not peep the crow? I'm fairly certain you can peep the crow, can't you? Maybe you can't. I was for sure you could peep it.
Yeah.
Bring that grass over here.
Get that ant.
Oh man, we got more grass in here.
Yeah.
The crow. It means we can start getting feather stuff. Oh, these guys like fiber. I guess they eat fiber. That would make sense why they're hanging around here. Oop. Next, yeah, let's get that grass holder over here. This will look pretty good once I get it going. How many can one of these planks hold? Guess we'll just grab until we can't no more. Oh, it's full. Could build another one. No reason not to. It's part of the process of building a base. Need pebblets and things. Might have those. And then not enough dry grass chunks. I need to go around harvesting a bunch of dry grass, it seems, too. We'll grab some and then we'll sleep through this night just for recording purposes. We'll have some times that we have
Fiat Lux.
nighttime. Alright, let's get through this night. Then I'll eat. I should have some food that I should be able to eat after we sleep. Oh, I can't. 2 more hours. Well, eat the weevil. Those ones that I have in there are probably gonna rot by the time I sleep through the night. Oop. Another weevil. We got another pallet. Oops. Then we go around. I could probably move it closer while I'm picking them up. Yep, I'm not able to hold all of them, but 2 planks worth, or 2 pallets worth should be good enough. And let's work on the walls a little bit too. I definitely want one of these water containers. And a dew collector. Let's see if we can make one of those and then we'll build the walls. There we go. This one has, I need weed stems for this. Build what we can. So we need more rope. I could put stuff in there. I think we're just gonna make a rope. And then we need dandelions. We got one up there. Okay, it's gonna make me walk all the way around for a dandelion. Yeah, because I can't. Oh, I can chop. I forgot I can chop weeds. I upgraded my axe to level 2. It's the other stems which we don't have access to right now. I forget what they call them. Burrs? There's these burr things that we'll get eventually. And yeah, that requires a level 3 axe. 2 more weeds. Do we have any more weeds around here? This will just make it. I mean, I could have gone back to where I chopped down the other ones. I thought there might have been
Hey, Fid.
a closer one. Yeah, it's okay. Let's chop down the smaller one. We just need a couple. Trying to get me to hit you? It's not gonna happen. There we go. And then by the time we get back to base, we should be able to sleep. We'll have a dew collector. We can start storing water and getting water. Perfect. All right, let's sleep through the night. Almost. Let's put these by our house. Over here. No, there's the front of it. Let's grab the dew collector. I don't know how quickly these collect water. I know it's not the fastest. Now we can work on the walls. So when I'm looking at it, we could build out of weeds. We got that. Maybe we get an idea of what we want out of grass. We can upgrade. There's no real reason for weed stems yet. Outside of look. Soon though. I mean, I will upgrade. There's not many weed stems around like where we're at, so I'd have to go out and collect more. We'll just get some walls down. And it's easy to upgrade. I'll show you that. Perfect. Yeah, because that already took a lot of grass. So when we want to upgrade, I could take the stem wall. Oh, they're quite a bit shorter too. I could place it there. When I build that, it will tear down the other one. So it don't matter too much right now if we start with weed stems, start with grass. We have access to a lot of grass, so we'll build out of grass right now. We also need more research points to get access to more items. We really don't have access to all the building things that I want access to. Yeah, let's put this over here. Let's go pick up more of this grass. And we could probably sleep now. Let's go check that again. And then we need a bed in here. A bed is the first thing. I don't want to sleep in a lean-to no more. We can use this lean-to to set up a temporary spawn point somewhere else. Man, we're so close. What do we need for a bed? Maybe I can build one while we're waiting. Do we not have that learned? It'd be in here, right? No bed.
One long schnoz built for Smith.
Where would I learn that? Maybe we'll have to find that. Well, let's start moving stuff into our house then. Or nearby. Do that. I need a roof. Do stem floor. There's no other roofing things right now. We obviously got scaffolding. Maybe we will go. Stop that. Maybe we will go gather. Ooh, I do not like that actually. This would be such a small room. I feel like maybe I want one taller. Maybe that's overkill, but we're gonna do it. Could go a half wall taller. Grass is easy to get. We'll get more grass in the morning to finish this out. That's for a door. Probably do that kind of a door. We'll build a weed stem pallet, figure out how much we need, and we could gather a little bit of weed stem, like 1 pallet's worth. Alright, let's make it through this night. Now we should be able to. I don't know how long you have to wait in between sleeping to be able to be tired enough. Yep, so we lost that weevil roast, makes sense. That's why we got some more.
Nice and
Gather the
clean.
water. While that's cooking, yeah, it looks like the dew collects maybe once every 8 hours. I mean, that was 8 hours. We got one. Got those 2 weed stems. We're waiting for that to cook. Weed stem pallet. We need 4 rope. Perfect. Yeah, well, so we'll go get a couple weed stems.
A little chewy, but not bad.
Let's go fill this up. Oh, we got some weed stems right here next to our house. Once we've got the house started, some of these collection things I might do off camera and gather up, if I have to gather up multiple pallets of weed stems, I'll gather those up and we can work on the actual building on, during a recording. So I'll think about that. That'll be a later game thing, because there's a ton of stuff to do in this game. Ladybug, I do think I'm gonna fight that. Let's do a little bit of fighting real quick. We got Barbarian. We're healthy. We've got some armor on.
Feeling a little safe.
Ladybug helmet. All right, let's see how we do. Start off with a big slam. Yeah, so we gotta just block. We do take a little bit of damage. Barbarian should heal us a little bit. It's really not that bad though. And is that enough to repair our... Oh, there's our spider knee pads. I was under the impression they were ladybug. I know we talked about getting the full koi. I'm still thinking what I want to do with armor. Deposit. We need more rope, which means we really need to get more of these things. What are they? The spinning wheels? Here, let's move this over here. Then I'll grab the spinning wheel. This can be the crafting corner. It looks kind of meh right now. Grass is just to get walls up. It's not really permanent. We can keep these outside. I don't care about these being inside necessarily, because we'll need a lot of these. Make some rope. Yeah, I need like 5 of those bare minimum. Once we get everything in there, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll work on getting resources to up our production. We need a lot. Storage can go on this side of the wall. Storage. A couple more things. We got a smoothie maker there.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
Put the fire pit inside the house. It's nice to have in there. Cook it up. We'll build a little storage rack here too that we can place stuff on. Let's grab these last couple things. Smoothie. Especially anything food related we want inside, so the ants, since we live close to the ant hill, don't want them eating our food. Let's put it in this corner because I might fill out that entire wall with chests, because we won't have access to the really good chests until stage 3. It depends on how fast we like push for them, because we could easily go and get, sorry, we'll move this here in a second. We could go around and gather some of these other chips. So like we've got this chip we need to go get, which this zone, this green zone, is going to be the next point of interest that we're going to be hitting up. That'll probably be what we do next time. None of these we have access to, so probably going to be this zone. We might even go get that started before we end this episode out. So long, yeah. We might go clean that up. Then again, I need a better shovel. Where would I get a better shovel? Something to think about. I can't remember where I get that better shovel from. Is there something I can break? I don't think I got any of that. I'm not sure. I'll think about that. We got the anvil, we got that.
Don't even need to boil it.
Got that. We kind of need these for growing things. I'm not gonna worry about it now. Let's start cooking that. Anything else I need to bring over? I guess we will bring this over. And then we'll finish up the walls. We'll go gather stuff we need for walls. So we need rope, sprigs, we got those, and then just grass. So let's start chopping some grass while we're waiting for our food to cook. Oop. Gather up this grass. There we go. We got that cooked there. We got some ants wanting in there. Yeah, I know you want in there. Get out of there. Come get me, ants. I'll beat you up. Man, my stamina is taking forever to regen. Hello? Crazy. Crazy, crazy ants. Oh, well, we're probably gonna get attacked by ants soon. That's not good. Need more ground. Well, I was defending my weevil meat. Go away, ants. It's my weevil. I have noticed those couple upgrades that we got last time from the milk molars. They're so good. We haven't had to eat hardly as much as we did in that episode that we got them. Felt like I needed food all the time. Now I still need it, but it's noticeable. One rope, yeah, one of those. We do. Grass, okay. So now we can build the top part, the weed, or the stem floors. Let's go this way with them. We'll definitely need more weed stems. Why is it not building? Unsupported. Okay, yeah. The middle one we can't build till. Let's go get more weed stem. What do you have in your hand? Oof, I've really angered him. Oh no. We're definitely gonna get attacked by the ants. That is... We really built next to Ant Hill. I did not realize just how close we were. Well, let's see what they had in their inventory. Cookie sandwich bits. Is that what they had? It must have been. Well, let's not try to kill any more ants right now. We have a weed stem there we can chop. Let's go get our weed stem collector, or our pallet. I'm thinking about so many things. There's so many things you can do. I already researched this.
Science.
I thought I hadn't researched them, or maybe you can't research them. Yeah, that's the stem pallet. Where's the best place for stems outside of an area that we can't get to? Maybe by the tree? I think the tree might have some decent weeds next to it. I need some water before I collect more of these weed stems. There is also a new game plus to this game. So when we do get to the end of the game, we will probably dive into that at least a little bit. Depending on how this series goes. What are you guys doing over here? I'll have to build a wall. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I'll have to build a wall. That is crazy how many ants are nearby. I'm just gonna build a bunch of rope right now. We need 2 more rope there, some more weed stems. Then we can see what else we need to just kind of round off this build. This one should give us a good amount of weeds. Or weeds. Should give us a good amount of stems. Yes, we got Grassmaster.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
Alright, let's put that on real quick. Other mutation. I could probably have done that in here. We got Rock Cracker, Grass Chopper. We don't need Mertine all the time. Cardio Fan's nice. That's why I have Cardio Fan. I think I'd rather have Buff Lungs. Perfect. I don't know what Hyper Stamina is good for. I really have to look into that more. Did I get all the weed stems? Seems like it. There, I think I saw another. We're gonna be fighting a spider. Let's fight a spider for this weed stem.
No water filtration tablets needed.
Maybe not. Yeah, see, I told you that's where the spider lives, isn't that? Oh, whoa. We can't chop this. So, never mind. Is this enough? Do I need one more? I might need one more. We'll see. And then I need a bit more rope. Where are we on the rope situation? We got that. What are you doing? Like, what are you eating? I don't get it. So we just need a couple more rope. All right, so we're secure in our little hut now. We got a base going. Let's move this over here. We'll figure out a spot for him. Build a little stem spot. It'll get easier too. We may not have to move them around as much. So, last couple of things that we need to figure out is how much we'll need. I said I wanted about 5 of these. I think 5 would be a good amount. I want more of these too. Let's grab 2 more of those. Because these make the plant fiber that help us make rope. Looks like we can already make a couple, or at least one. Let's put all the parts in that. We need 2 more weed stems for that. Let's put together as many of these as we need. Perfect. So it's just rope, which we will just craft the rope for those ones. Rope and weed stems. And let's take the pallet out again. Find one more weed stem. There's a dandelion. Let's chop a dandelion. Dandelion's kind of a 2-for-1 scenario because I do want the trinket that you can get from a dandelion. And there's 2 right here. 2 dandelions. Give me the trinket. Oh man, they all landed up there. I'll go look. Let's see if we get the trinket. Oh, I think we got it.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
There it is. So now we have infinite dandelions. We can equip that, and then you can see in the bottom right, infinite. So now anytime I jump, I can do that. As long as I have that trinket equipped. That's nice. I don't know if there's any other use for the dandelions themselves, though, so... Do I want to collect more of them? I don't know. I'm glad we did that. Grab these weed stems. Might as well. We can, actually, have we researched one of these? Let me just confirm I've researched one of them, because then we could scan for them. I have researched them. Oh yeah, we don't need that. We need it for this. And then we just need rope. And then we'll get these crafting up. Let's craft some more rope. And then we can use these weed stems. 4. We'll need one more rope. Excuse me. So we should be able to use the weed stems to make plant fiber. So we'll use the rest of the weed stems that we got for plant fiber. Which makes the rope. And yeah, so we got production going. Anything else that we want? Sap catchers. That'll be the next thing we do. Jerky is something we want. We definitely want a... We could actually make this. Could build that. So we want one of these in our house. Let's put one of those in our house. Let's put this behind the door. It's oven spot now. So we need to go round up a few more weed stems. And then anything else we want to make for this? I can't make one of these. I can't make one of those holiday trees either. Trying to see if there's anything I want to make, because some of these would we might make a sign and a couple of these. We could make a chair. We need more rope for those. We need berry leather for the chair. We need bones for that chair. We might build a chair. I'm just gonna build the chair now. It adds to cozy. The whole reason I'm doing this is because of the cozy. It's for a quest. So let's grab the weed stems. We'll finish out this. Yeah. And by the time we'll have some rope. Let's grab the weed stems. We'll finish out this oven. And then we'll plan for next episode. Talk about what we might do for next episode. I already tried to drop that one down. Weed stems, where are you? There's one.
Big spider, be careful!
Let me get me, Mr. Stone. Oh.
Trapped!
Oh, I actually can parry? Does it just lower my parry window? I thought Barbarian made it so I can't parry. Yeah. Ouch. I should have eaten before the fight. Oh, my stamina. Ouch. We should be okay. We might even stun the spider soon. Get me my stamina back. Come on, give me my stamina back. Oh my goodness. Killer, man. Let's eat some food.
Just close your eyes and imagine it's a food counter.
Alright, where's my weed stem palette? Forward. We got weed stems here. Put that one back on. Oh, yeah, see, look, here's the feathers. I got one.
Yeah.
We'll research that. We can make feather arrows. I think there's some other things you can make. Oh my, that had no stems. I thought it was a lot larger. Here's one. This one should give us more. See, I would be playing Grounded too, but it's still kind of in early access. They're still actively making that game. Weed stem. There was a couple more pieces I can get. Yeah, let's grab that one. Spider's coming back. I don't want to deal with it. Alright, let's get these stems home. Build this oven. This will allow us to make meals that we can use to fight enemies a little bit easier, or I mean, it just gives us buffs. It's gonna be super helpful. There we go, oven or cookery, I guess it's called. And then we got the cozy. There we go. Let's see how many ropes we can get. Okay. Oh my goodness. Messing up the things. So now we can build some fireplace things if I wanted to. And then the painting. Let's do... I don't know. Nah, let's do one of these. There we go. What do you think? I think it's feeling pretty cozy now. Nice. We'll build the other chairs at some point, and then you can take a look at what we've got for food options that we can do. We'll need jerky, so we'll have to get going on jerky a bit. So we got 2 meals we can make currently, and we'll work on those. All right, let me. I can't remember how to get into it. There we go. This is the home. I'll put some lights up. We'll continue working on this house. I just wanted to get at least something set up.
Don't even need to boil it.
Let me chop down those. I definitely want to get a good picture of the house. All right. This is Castle Daniel, probably what we'll call it. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. My name's Chunky Down. Oh, one more second before I close this off. I was gonna say what we were gonna do for next episode. I think we will work on unlocking this area. There's something I need. I think this is where I get the thing now that I'm running it through my mind. I have to kill something inside this green zone, and I can't remember what it is. I do believe I have to kill something in this zone that'll allow me to get the better shovel. If anything, I'll look it up. I might just look it up so we don't have to guess. But we're going to work on getting ourselves into this green area. And we'll explore that next time. Either way, once again, we'll leave it there. My name's Chunky Down. We'll be releasing another Grounded episode when I get the chance to play and edit it. So keep a lookout for that. Other than that, I will catch you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.